Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again. Swain Swaggy Sense, and today's video is going to be all about the green. All right, and what that means is I got 5 fragrances that's going to give off this green essence, whether it be piney, whether it be green apple-ish. You know, that's a great takeaway, so y'all can think about what types of fragrances that I'll be explaining in this video. But like I said, it's going to be all about the green. And without further ado, let's get into this review. The first fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Dunhill, and that's going to be Dunhill's Century. As you can see, it looks like a pretty cool bottle. It's definitely giving vibes of a Marvel movie item, like a another Infinity Stone type of deal. But let's get back to the fragrance, okay? So with this fragrance, first and foremost, I would like to share that this is not going to be for everybody. This is a fragrance that you're going to have to work your way up to liking this fragrance if you don't like this type of scent profile, or you just don't like different, because this is a very much different scent. And what you get from this, you get this bright bergamot, you have mandarin orange creeping in there as well, you have some neroli that is kind of blended well to honestly make the scent of green. And then you have the musk factor, which makes it a little bit masculine, even though that I found out this is geared towards women, but I would say that men and women can wear this unisex. And that's one thing that's going around now. You have a lot of fragrances that are gonna go into that department of unisex, because I mean, that's where the money is. You know, you want men and women to wear fragrances. Now, if you want to go down the route of like, I just want this solely for men, then by all means, you're going to smell those, and then if they want something for a woman, you can tell that it's going to be for a woman. But it's subjective. You can wear whatever you want. But when you smell this, you get a sense of spring, you get a sense of flowers blooming, you get a sense of fresh green grass on the lawn, you get a sense of just trees just blowing in the breeze. Not a rapper, but I can rhyme though. This is an elegant fragrance, I will say, especially when you get used to it. It's one of those fragrances that you would want to pick up when you want to feel unique or just mysterious, because it's a bright, mysterious scent. Because you would get mysterious fragrances from like darker types of fragrances, like the sweeter fragrances or the more resinous fragrances. That's when you get the whole mysterious vibe. But with this one, you get a fresh mysteriousness. I get about 4 to 6 hours, which is fine. I don't need any more than that. And I will say this is somewhat of a dumb grab. Like I said, you can just throw this on out of the shower. You can throw this on if you were going to a barbecue or a cookout, especially in this weather. Memorial Day is coming up, so this is something that you can wear. Inexpensive fragrance, but I would suggest that you, if you can, get a sample bottle of this to see if you would want to really go after this. Okay, so once again, that is Dunhill Century, and it is an EDP concentration. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Banana Republic, and that is going to be Banana Republic's Vintage Green. And clearly I put this in the lineup because it has vintage and then green in the mix, okay? So with this fragrance, I personally believe that this is a masterpiece of a spring and summer fragrance right here, okay? This has similar notes to the Dunhill Century, which has the musk in there. It has mandarin orange, bergamot, but it has some jasmine and vetiver in this as well. So that's some of the notes that are different from the Dunhill Century, but very much in close comparison. But this can't compare to how good this smells to any other fragrance that I have in this lineup. Maybe one, but I guess it's because this is just a fresh, uplifting, refreshing fragrance. When I think of wearing this, it just smells like green. It smells just amazing. I get about 4 to 6 hours on my skin with this as well. It's a citrus scent, it's a green scent, so I'm not really good. My skin chemistry is not gonna really push off unless like I doused and drowned myself in this fragrance, which I highly doubt because it's a EDP concentration. But it just smells like you're going to an amusement park that, Clementon Park, Six Flags, wherever, and you're about to go to the pool or even going to the beach. This is the scent of spring and summer. I guarantee it. And it's for the low. Like you wouldn't be breaking any bank. As I've seen on some discount stores and discounters online, they are starting to hike the price up. So be wary of that. But if you were to go to any stores like your rack stores, you're going to see them for only maybe $20. So if you were to see vintage green, make sure that you pick it up, okay? Great fragrance to have in your lineup of greens, okay? So this is Banana Republic's Vintage Green. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be from the house of Armaf, and that's going to be Armaf's Le Parfait. And this is going to be their rendition of two creeds, actually. One creed is going to be Creed's Irish Tweed. The other creed is going to be Creed's Aventus, like every other fragrance that's trying to clone that fragrance, okay? But from initial blast, what I get is more so of the green Irish Tweed in this. And this is a phenomenal fragrance. I gotta tell you, I get about 6 to 8 hours on this. You get a blast of lemon, you have a blast of saffron, you got a blast of grapefruit, sage, woody, aromatic, airy, some floral tones into the mix as well. And the Middle Eastern gang is doing their thing right now. Like, they are blowing designer and niche out of the water, in my opinion. I'm not sure, they might be doing some other ingredients within these that, niche fragrance houses or designer fragrance houses may not have been putting those ingredients in, or maybe they have, and I don't know. I gotta do more research on this, but for sure a dang good fragrance. Man, 6 to 8 hours, inexpensive fragrance. Armaf doing their thing. There's a plethora of other Armaf fragrances that are definitely just as good as this one. I'm lost for words. You gotta grab this. Something you're gonna miss out if you don't get it. I can't stop smelling this right now. Very, very earthy as well. Green. Man, this might be the scent of the day for me. I'm not sure. It's between this and Rojas Mustache. It's between those two. So I'm still debating on whether or not I want to wear this fragrance or the Mustache fragrance. But this is a phenomenal fragrance. It's inexpensive. It won't break bank, and you'll be pleasantly surprised with how good this smells and the lasting power on this, as well as the sillage and scent bubble that you get from this. All right. Once again, feel like I was about to do some Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff, like right here, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's Armaf's Le Parfait. So the next fragrance that I got in this lineup is going to be an oldie but still a goodie, and that is going to be from the house of Aspen. Well, not Aspen, but Cody Aspen. All right. And this is a classic, staple and a classic. I picked up the Le Parfait strip because I guess I couldn't stop smelling it. So let me get this out the way so I have some clean strips right here, okay? So with this fragrance, you get some bergamot, coriander, woody, piney scent. And if you can't tell by the bottle and how the bottle looks, it's green. And you have a big behind tree right in the middle. So if you don't know what it is, I don't know what to tell you. I get about 4 hours with this fragrance. Very safe fragrance, office safe, event safe. Still a pleasant smell within the modern days that we have now. And when you smell this, it smells, for me personally, it smells like everything was a little bit smoother when this fragrance had came out. Everything was in society. Obviously, we had our issues and stuff like that, but society was a little bit smoother. Now, don't know. We going all over the place in different routes, but that's what I definitely get from the scent. Green, clearly. And when people smell you, when you walk by, they're gonna either think that you're the man, or they're gonna either think that you're the old man. All right, so great scent, inexpensive. You'll be paying like maybe like not even $15 because it's still a cheap fragrance. That is from the House of Cody, and that is Aspen. So the last fragrance that I got in this list is going to be from the House of Alexandria Fragrances, and that is going to be Alexandria's Green Envy. And this is going to be their inspired fragrance towards the PDM line, and that is Parfums de Marly Greenly. And what I can say from this is apple, apple, green apple, okay? You have some oak moss in here, green apple, of course. Just very, very bright. This is the brightest out of all of the four, so I had to put it in. Not like that, relax. I'm just saying that I had to put it in the line of the other green type of fragrances. You know, just that was what I was getting to. Okay, I get about 6 to 8 hours with this fragrance. This is the closest that you'll get to as far as luxury types of scents, and the closeness that you would get when you smell this to the actual OG of Greenly is almost identical. Obviously, it's not going to be like identical. You know, when you duplicate a word or you double up the word, that's when you know it's for real. You see how I said for real? That means like it's for real. But it's not identical, but it's dang near close, okay? Like I said, this is a 6 to 8 hour fragrance. Depending on what bottle size that you get, that depends on the price, okay? This fragrance, as well as the Le Parfait from Armand, can't keep my nose off this paper, but I got to. All right. So those are my 5 green scented fragrances. All right, make sure that you look into these. All of these are pretty much affordable that you can get. Some of them that I did mention, you got to test them out if you want to, because I wouldn't recommend just out here blind buying it, but still, these are good fragrances at the end of the day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Push that notification bell just to let y'all know when I post a video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.